So, Jarvis, can you talk about the dropping the pick that kind of came right to you, then bouncing back, and then obviously making the big play that you made and housing it?
Uh, I pushed to have 2 pick 6, but man, it's just about just facing adversity. That's what I took it as. I tried to run without securing the ball, and that's something that I got to work on. But God gave me another opportunity, and I took advantage of it. So that's all it was. I took advantage of the opportunity again and made sure I didn't drop this one. So, I really thank God for that one, man. Just giving me another opportunity. Without him, none of this would be able to happen.
Going to Ira.
Jashaun, after what happened earlier this year when you went up into a game as a big favorite, how far does this game show that you guys have come in terms of taking care of business really on both sides of the ball?
The objective never changed. The opponent is faceless. So it don't matter who you go out and play. Every game is its own. So you just go out and do what you have to do, like we did today. Just get ready for the next one.
Going to Andre.
Hey, Jarvis, you talked about overcoming adversity. Can you talk about just the progress that you guys, the cornerbacks, have just made over the last few weeks, to the kind of the rough start to the season?
Yeah, man, that's really what it all was. We knew what it was going to come when we was coming into the season. We knew that the games was going to depend on us, and we had to make big stops and play the ball. And, the first few weeks, it was tough. Us giving up big plays from here and there. And we just told ourselves we got to keep working and get better. So, we took the spending the times after practice, working on the steps and knowing our split recognitions and finding the ball in the air and going on jugs, man. Like it take a lot. It take a lot to land on Saturdays. And those first few weeks, we were just coming in and thinking we was only going to win on Saturdays, but knowing the game is really going to compete. So once we took that and ran with it, then we start seeing the bigger picture, like, okay, we know what we can do, and we are what we say we is. So once we put our mind to it, we're just like, okay, clear, we ready. And as you can see, the results as we've been holding it down the last 3 games. And man, we just got to keep that same edge, that same drive, and we'll continue coming out victorious.
Going to Brendan.
Jarvis, a 2-part question for you on the pick 6. Can you kind of explain the play, how you saw it develop, what's going through your mind there? And then second, Coach Norvell comes and finds you after the play to talk to you, celebrate. I guess what was the message from him there?
During the play, well, really, watching film, we knew what they was going to come out in or whatever formation they was going to come out in. We knew the plays, so we expected the plays. So on that play, they came out 12 personnel, which I knew they was either going to do switch verts or one of them was going to sit down. He sat it down, played through the ball. I drilled through the receiver, quarterback threw it. I secured the ball, and let's go. But with Norvell, he just told me he loved me. Keep doing what I'm doing. Nice way to come back from adversity. He just told me keep my foot on the gas, man. Keep that drive. He believed in me since he got here. He know what I'm capable of. And man, like I told him, I love you too. Thank you, Coach. I appreciate everything you do for me. And he just was so happy for me. He's been there, saw what I've been through. He stay on me every day from here and there. Sometimes I don't like it, I ain't gonna lie. I don't like it, but I know he's doing it. He's doing it to make me great, make me a better player. So, I thank him for that, for just standing in my ear. And he was one of the people, why that happened, that was something that happened throughout the week. And it just came back in the game, and I secured it.
Going to Kurt. right. Gonna go to Ira.
Did Jashaun, in the first half, you guys had 4 different guys rush for touchdowns. What does that say about your backfield? And how much fun was it to see some of the younger guys get in the game in the second half?
Just show our backfield is explosive. Like, no matter who's in there, whether it's me, Trey, DJ, LT, like, no matter what, it's no drop off from anybody. Everybody is capable of, big plays. And just seeing the younger guys, seeing how hard they work throughout the week, just seeing them finally be able to get on the field and get their chance to, show what they can do was special. And just seeing the look in their faces, when it was their time to go out there, it was just a good thing to see.
That's a dream team back then.
All right, we're gonna go 2 more. We're gonna go to Kurt.
Can you hear me now? Am I good? Am I coming through? Hey, let's go. Jarvis, Coach Norvell talked about how necessary he thought it was for the defense going to have an all-around dominant performance. I mean, it may have been a shutout, if not for kind of the short field to start. I guess, how important do you think that was just for the defense as a whole?
I think that's important. I don't think we had a shutout in a sense. I don't know, but that was the main focus. Coming out and making sure they don't get on the board. We knew we was gonna come into this game and dominate, and I feel like that every week. It's just about starting fast, and I feel like once we do that, ain't nobody can stop us, man. In the nation, So that's all it is, man. It's playing fast, really. Once we play fast, you can see, man. Ain't nobody could run and play on my defense.
Last one's going to Brendan.
This is for Jashaun. You guys had a lot of success on the ground. I know the offensive line helped pave ways for you guys. Running backs ran hard, but the downfield blocking from whether it was wide receivers, running backs, I guess how big was that in getting extra yards and turning small gains into big gains today?
It just shows how much it means to everybody on the offense. No matter who's getting the ball, we're always trying to make that extra block to spring somebody. You see receivers downfield blocking for us, and Jay Trav, he makes a play, he's downfield, and we're trying to throw a block out there for him. So it just shows it means a lot to us. And we care about winning. We don't care who gets credit for the touchdown or the big plays. So it's just big. And it's the thing we got to continue to work on.
All right, thanks, guys.
Thank you.